Welcome to 90 and Out, your 90-second video commentary on a passage from the Christian Bible. Today we are continuing our look at the end of 1 Timothy chapter 2. Let a woman learn in silence with all submission, and I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, fell into transgressions. Nevertheless, she will be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith, love, and holiness with self-control. I spoke on this passage yesterday with episode 51. Please check it out if you haven't already. And here's 90 seconds continuation of that thought and interpretation here. So, the Apostle Paul is writing to Timothy, who has been sent to the Church at Ephesus to address some problems in that local church. And that's what the letter to the Ephesians is about, as well as the first letter to Timothy. As I mentioned yesterday, I don't believe Paul is giving a command from God. I don't. Mainly because he doesn't say, God forbid, God commands, God instructs, this is a word from God. He uses those types of terminology and language structure in other writings. He doesn't here. He says, I do not permit. And I think he's referring to a very specific group of women that Timothy would have been familiar with. After arriving there at Ephesus. And I know in the book of Ephesians, Paul mentions some of these women by name as troublemakers and tells the church as a whole to push them aside, to quiet them, to not give them any authority in the church whatsoever, because they're false teachers and troublemakers and liars. And I believe that Paul is doubling down on that here. And that's what this section is talking about, is those specific women. And Paul's telling Timothy, don't give them an inch. Don't give into anything they have to say in any way, because they're troublemakers. And that is 90 seconds. And we're out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please check out episode 51 to get a little further in depth on this particular passage. Comment. Let me know your thoughts. I expect to see some comments in the section provided, both in favor of women being silent in the church, as well as, which is a traditional Orthodox view, as well as the extreme feminists, what in the world are you talking about? Women are just as strong and capable as men kind of viewpoints. And I want us to have a civil discussion on both views. And everywhere in between, even if you're somewhere in between, please comment. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. Subscribe, hit the bell to receive a notification every time a new episode is uploaded. And may God richly bless you and give you wisdom today.